my game, and I am the greatest. I love listening to Elegbete TV radio. For undiluted, unadulterated, it's probably replicated but still not duplicated. It's sports only on Elegbete TV radio. I seriously love listening to it.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the lovely Tuesday edition of the Sports Buffet on Elegbete TV radio. You're listening. I'm streaming live on Elegbete TV Sports YouTube channel. Please do and subscribe and turn on the notification as we're here to serve you with some of the best content around football and beyond it. Yes, on the Sports Buffet, we share with you news and talking points, and also give you a chance to share your views and your thoughts on the show. My name is Idafe Manchester. I love to come in the sports. It's a lovely time to be alive, like I always say. No matter what the problem we're going through, pass. Even Pep Guardiola is quoting scripture. After defeat, he forgets about tiki-taka tactics and the rest. We say Nigerian coaches also talk about God. Pep Guardiola this morning is quoting scripture because it is written in the Bible, these two shall pass. Pep Guardiola said these two shall pass. Yes, so Mikel Arteta say they are not doing too well, but they would hope to improve. Just the same way Kevin De Bruyne says that there are more people in the hospital at Man City than the people that are playing. Even those that are playing, they're not fully ready, but they have to pick painkillers and play. Well, just beyond that one, Harry Kane says he's having the best moment of his life as a football career. If he knew that this is how football can be, he would have left Spurs a long time ago. What was he doing in a shitty club like Spurs? He didn't say that one. But I'm just reading between the lines. Yes, I'm just reading between the lines. Yes, as an Arsenal fan, I want to see Arsenal win, but tonight Arsenal will play at Sporting. Last time, Man City were beating 4-1 at Sporting. Arsenal is going there now. Can they get something out of this one? Of Viktor Gyorkores, we showed to Mikel Arteta. This is why you should have signed me. Yes, it's Viktor Gyorkores going to finally audition and show to Mikel Arteta. You see, I am the guy you need. But then for those people who are always saying, oh, you need a center focus, you need a striker to win matches. Well, Man City have the best striker in the world. They've not won any game in 5. The irony of life. Analysis turning into paralysis. Sometimes you think you know, but you don't. Sometimes you think you have all the answers, but your truckload of answers are all incorrect. Yes, talk about the story of a man who bought 1,000 lottery tickets and left one. There were 1,001 lottery tickets, and one old woman came and bought the last one. The man said, I have 1,000 lottery tickets. If all of this doesn't win it, why would it be that one? Somehow that ticket was the winning ticket. Oh, what a world we live in. In the words of my dear friend Murphy Jemba, what a way to go, what a way to go, what a way to go. The Magana is very, very strong. Oh, sometimes you just laugh at life, the mystery that comes with life. Like, how did that happen? Oh, Arsenal did not win the title because they didn't have a center forward. He said, I have a striker. Gabriel Jesus is more of a doctor than a striker. Well, Man City have the best striker in the world. Yes, they have the best striker in the world. They even have the player of the season in the Premier League last season. It's life in a balance. Chelsea have a small boy who doesn't know how to score as their striker, but they are winning matches. It's life in no balance. Liverpool have their problem. Yes, Mohamed Salah, who's the king of African football, the best striker in the Premier League era. Just a few goals away from usurping Thierry Henry, but some people will tell you that Bukayo Saka is better than Mohamed Salah. Chris people plenty. I just said they never catch all of them going up and left. Yeah, some people will argue that this is Mo Salah. We're talking about what class Bukayo Saka? You're talking about Mo Salah. Oh, damn it, man. That's how my Benin step grandmother said it. Oh, let's leave it there. Let's leave it at the corner side. She passed on a few months ago and she was buried this past weekend. Damn it, man. let's come to the party and have some fun because it's all the things that I like to do. I like to play. I like to have fun. You guys said I should go do it. I was at the 54 Football X Made in Africa show yesterday. Hook up with one guy that I've always wanted to do a show with. Yeah, Wale Adigun. I've always wanted to do a show with him. I just know that he's one of those purists of the job that we do. And I finally had the chance to be on set with him. I wish it was longer anyway. Yeah, I've not been in another person's studio in a long while. Last time I was in anybody's studio was Super Sports Monday Night Football, and I told myself that's the last time I would ever go there. But then yesterday, I think I had fun. Even though the traffic, Jesus, this road construction is good. The road construction in this Ekpet is good, but the traffic can be frustrating. I used to think that Agro Palace will have the worst traffic, but no, Agro Palace will learn. Well, let's come in onto the matter today. You have Pep Guardiola preaching from the Bible, Kevin De Bruyne preaching from medical school, Mikel Arteta looking for solution where he can find it, Harry Kane giving testimony. Yes, what God cannot do does not exist. This is giving testimony this morning. The power of Indaboski. Bahose is at work for Harry Kane. Feeling the Bayern. Yes, feeling the Bayern. The Bayern is different from Okuko. Yes, it's different from chicken. Tottenham Hotspur is chicken. Coco. Yes, so that's Tottenham Hotspur. And then Jimmy Carragher. Jimmy Carragher copied and pasted what Bobby Ukaigwe, my guy, fantastic human being. What a wonderful friend I have. I know that YouTube is hard, but YouTube has also thrown me some very wonderful human beings as friends. Will forever be grateful that I came to YouTube. Well, this morning, let's look at all the story as put together by this wonderful, enigmatic, brilliant young man, Timothy Daimbo. He's now a graduate. Rest a little bit. Go and serve the nation. Do your youth service. When you come back, oh boy, you're going to do your masters. Straight up, you're going to do your masters. Yes, you need to go do your masters. And then when you come back, you need to follow like Abi Ayodeji. Go do your PhD. Now, so to be. Let's look at all the news as put together by this wonderful young man, Timothy Daimbo. Oh, convocation is this week. This weekend now. Yes, so let's talk about Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola that is so used to winning. He's not searching for winning with touch and candle, looking at going into King Solomon's minds to search for winning. He's seeking winning. Like Benin people who wants to travel to Italy through Agadez. You know, if you grow up in this era in Benin, it's more about cultism and unwanted killing, running for your life. It wasn't like that. In my day, when you grew up in Benin, there's one thing everybody was looking for. If you grew up in Warri, Delta State, no, Warri, not Delta State, because people in Asaba doesn't understand this story. If you grew up in Warri, your goal is to go work in offshore, Texaco, Chevron, Mobile, Nisco, Globestar, McDermott, Nigerian Dredging, Tides. Yes, Steelways, Tides, MBTC. Yeah, that's Halliburton, Escravos. That was the thing. Shell, Gulf, which is Chevron. That was the thing growing up in Warri. In Benin, they're looking for map. Yes, they're looking for map. Do you have the map? Benin people were the first land pirates. They were looking for map. The pirates, the map, the treasure map. They were looking for it before Oyibo people brought in Dora and boots, and swiper, no swiping. Benin people were doing Dora the adventurer. They were adventuring, before, yes. Leave witchcraft and prostitution. Let's talk about the genesis, the faucet origo. They were looking for map. When you see 5 Benin boys gather, put head down like this, and they draw the map. The one way don't see the map, we get photographic memory. Say, and when you go to Sokoto or you go to Kano, you go enter trailer where they go this, you can't stop for Agadez. For Agadez, you can't wait. Okay, so listen, I grew up with a lot of many people, right? So this is funny to me because I grew up traveling. That we were poor, but traveling was not something that was difficult for me, right? So me that normally would like come to Lagos, fly to Amsterdam and go stay with my sis, or probably go to London, go stay with my elder brother. All of a sudden, hearing young men like, when you reach Agade, say, all your money, any money you get, tear the belt of your trouser, the band of your trouser, shuka inside. Oh, no one fun. They go kill you. They beat person, man. They go do your yash. If you be woman, oh, now every day they go be rape you. So it's like you have all this information, you still won't go there. Like I don't get it. But people like others die. Like, yeah, and you know, see, remember that this Nigeria that they were running away from, you know how to reach this Balablo, no. You know how to that Nigeria had work everywhere. If you come out for school, there's work, there's government work, there is offshore work. But Benin boys, no. I mean, the ones when we say go sponsor a girlfriend, he go work for AT&P, African Timber and Plywood for Sapele. Collect money, sponsor a girl, go meet a dede or mama will carry her go shrine, they go swear, do everything finish, carry her go Italy. They do prostitution, they send t-shirts, come give brother the day. Jesus Christ. But some Benin boys back in the day, I hail you now get courage. That be joke. Now get courage. Meanwhile, later Visa Lottery now came. Visa Lottery, worry boys want cyber cafe. Everybody's not kill themselves for cyber cafe. Online browsing. You know, I used to own a cyber cafe, so you understand what I'm saying. Jesus, online browsing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys in Lagos did not do all that, Tisha, so you don't even understand what I'm saying. All this thing I'm saying now is just nonsense. So let's look at Champions League fixtures. Let's look at football. Let's talk about it. But I just like bringing in this topic a little bit. So truckload of Champions League fixtures, African CAF Champions League as well, all of that. But let me start from the CAF Champions League, or probably the Asian Champions League. Let's start with that one, which I define how I go see so for this Asian Champions League. Well, in the Asian Champions League, let's forget about it. Let's pretend like we didn't see it. Let's look at the CAF Champions League. Yes, Mazembe, from the DRC, TP Mazembe will play against MC Algiers from Algeria. Young Africans of Tanzania will play Al Hilal, this club of Sudan. Al Hilal Omdurman of Sudan. Okay, there is Al Ali of Egypt playing against Stade Abidjan of Ivory Coast. And then you have Mamelodi Sundown of South Africa playing against Maniema of DRC. You have the Pyramids of Egypt playing against Sagrada of Angola. CRO Belouizdad of Algeria will play against Orlando Pirates of South Africa. Esperance de Tunis of Tunisia will play against Djiliba of Mali. Djiliba used to be a very prominent team on the continent, and then they faded off and they're back again. Raja Casablanca, this is the first club ever that wanted to sign me. As a matter of fact, a deal was already agreed, $80,000. And it's like, I'm not going to Morocco. And the Morocco now, they beg to go for AFCON, so I'm not going to Morocco. This was 1998. So for those of you who don't know, calm down. This was 1998, okay? And that time, the news was like, there's the Arab countries, a Muslim country. If you just go there and do one thing or the other, they will cut your hand, they will kill you. So I'm not going. They're not refunding the money. They're not officially. Xbox signed me officially on the paper from Raja Casablanca, not from Sharks. Because Sharks don't collect money, people don't shop money, return money, they don't agree. So Sharks converse, people for Sharks converse, they now send me to Dolphins, on loan. Eagle Cement, on loan. So that's how the matter be within that period. And I got lucky. They got lucky on me. They got lucky. I went to Esbjerg in Sweden. So Esbjerg paid to Raja, paid the balance to Sharks. That's how the conversation ended. Raja Casablanca will play against FAR Rabat. Two Moroccan team will play against Inshada in Casablanca. I know that's not what you want to hear, but you've heard some, whether you like it or not. The man who holds the microphone controls the narrative. That's why they say he who controls information controls the balance of power. But let's look at the UEFA Champions League, the new format, match day 4. Is it match day 4 or match day 5? Okay, the fixtures goes thus for Tuesday. Slovan Bratislava will play against AC Milan. I think AC Milan should be able to get something out of this. But if they take it for granted, they might lose. Okay, football does not know the person will pump and it can bounce well for you today and bounce bad for you tomorrow. Sparta Prague will play against Atletico Madrid. FC Barcelona, who's not been having fun, are going to play against a team who one of the surprise team of the tournament. Yes, FC Barcelona lost their first game in this competition, but they've recovered. They had better find form. Lamine Yamal, are you ready to come back or you're still out? Yes, because they will be shown breasts. Yes, they will open breasts for them, or French people say it's breast, but it's breast as the spelling, okay? So the open breast for them, whether it will distract them, I don't know, but it's at the no camp. So, Barcelona home ground, well, not no camp. No camp is going under renovation. Bayer Leverkusen will play against Salzburg. Bayern Munich will play against PSV. This is a repeat of the finals of 3 seasons ago, if I'm not mistaken. Inter Milan will play against RB Leipzig. Manchester City will host Feyenoord. Try to revive themselves, because according to Pep, these two shall pass. Yes, so let it start from today, because right now they are in the boat and the storm is hitting, and Pep Guardiola, who is sounding like Peter, is saying to Jesus, carest thou not that we perish? Carest thou not that we die? This ship is sinking. But if I was Jesus, I'm like, I'm so disappointed in you. Like, if you die, I'm not going to die too. I'm in this boat. I've done many miracles. You've hung out with me. And you should have trusted that for as long as this guy not go die, I not go die. But if he go die, then we all die together. You know what I'm saying? But then, the man in him, human being are human beings. Self-preservation is just a normal thing. So not a big deal. Fair enough. We'll try to say, you know what, Man City are suffering right now. Let us shock them all. But one thing I can guarantee you, Man City will beat Liverpool over the weekend. That will not be... The Premier League script, they don't and say, no, you cannot just run away with it. It's not good now. They go beat them so that the competition will continue. Feyenoord are going to try as much as they can to pick up points in this game, but Man City will not let it happen. Sporting, hot informed Sporting, they will play against Arsenal, who are trying to revive themselves, who are trying to come back, into the game. We'll try to do something against Sporting and tell City, the team that beat you, we have gone to beat them. Well, Lookman will lead his young boys team from Atalanta in Bergamo and cross the channel. So, they share border with Switzerland, and they just cross the border and then not go to the French side, but go to the Alpine side, the Switzerland side, and then they'll go and play young boys. Okay, somebody's geography class, they didn't teach them all this teacher. I'm just doing my own teaching of geography here. But that's the truth. The share borders, in case you like it, believe, you like it, not believe. But because I've told you the thing that I need to tell you, whether you want to take it or you don't want to take it, that one is up to you. Well, whatever you have to say about those fixtures, those matches, put it in the comment section now. It is your turn. Well, why? Let's look at the news. Where Pep Guardiola has become a pastor in Managal. Managal is the work that he's doing now. After coaching, he will definitely open the church, because for him to be quoting the Bible, say he don't critical. Brosland, Yawagas. Pregade is a verb. Adere is a word in noun. One day, this too shall pass. I say one day, I know one day, it go better. That's what Pep Guardiola is singing. Manchester City coach Pep Guardiola has acknowledged that the challenging phase his team is experiencing won't last forever. Oh, it sounds like a payoff line from a Nigerian revival. Yes, the Premier League champions face Feyenoord tonight at the Etihad Stadium in a UEFA Champions League match day 5 encounter, aiming to break their recent run of defeat. During the pre-match press conference yesterday, Guardiola stated that this difficult period will pass. This too shall pass, and the team will eventually return to winning ways one day. Let's hear from Pep Guardiola. Brother man, talk to me.
TV radio, we dare to lead.
Just some rest to come back, get one good result to change our mind, and believe completely deeply that when we are winning a lot, always I was thinking this too shall pass. And right now, these two shall pass too. So life, nothing, anything is eternal. So you're in a moment that we start to winning again, that we were winning a lot of games. I was thinking we're going to lose games. It's unusual, yeah, right. So this team, basically, because this team won a lot during many years. 26 not enough? More. They try to concede less. And one day we're going to win a game. We are going our mind clear. It will be Tuesday tomorrow. I hope so. If not, next Sunday. If not, next. But the desire is there to change it, and we're going to try.
Never had a Pep Guardiola press conference like this. Like, not sure when he's gonna win. It's Tuesday, tomorrow, which is today, next Sunday. If not, that's this is a sign. Kelly sang the sign of the song of victory. This one is a sign of somebody grappling with the reality of losing, drinking the medicine it's been given to others, losing as if losing is the new trend, is the new vogue. Oh, Pep Guardiola, nobody that doesn't feel it. One word the other, ego can come in your early days, it can come in your old age. There's just something about pain that's just know how to come around. And misery, they say, loves company. I don't know, but let's push it and move further and see how it is. Yes, I saw a video today. that reminds me of my youth, my childhood days. You know, when the father was using broom or stick to measure their leg to go buy them Christmas shoe, and he still went out and he bought oversized, and it was, oh God, he just got me laughing. I was showing it to my wife. I said, I know that you people in Lagos didn't experience this anyway. After all, you're close to the big market, and you know you buy everything they buy. We bought shoes 1 year for 5 years, so you buy that shoe, it will last you for 5 years. If you go and wear it and the under pull off, the shoemaker there, yes, Augustine, go to his college gate, go and meet him to gum it and sew it round. Now we just gum, all this gum and fake gum. Yeah, I don't know what's giving our parents those advice. Before I go back to the news, do you ever have any friend at all that believe that second-hand things is better than brand new? So I have this friend, Collins Oyemale, calling you out today. Like, okay, so I can understand if you don't have money. But this guy had money, like at the time he could buy everything brand new. Went to one place in Apapa, call it warehouse, Trinity or whatever you call that place, and bought everything: gas, fridge, deep freezer, televisions, everything second hand. And I was looking at this guy like, what the fuck are you doing? Who does that? I like my things brand new. Why would I go and be using something that somebody have used the life out of? Like TV, yeah? Like if you use TV for a very long time, the color will begin to fade. Like, I don't know if you've noticed that. Even your phone, you guys where you go use a reach, the picture not going to sharp again. So imagine saying you're obsessed with using secondhand things. It's like, I don't understand, but I don't know, Sha. Let me come back to the the news segment and continue. And after Pep Guardiola preached and hope and asked that these two shall pass, we went to Kevin De Bruyne and said, okay, Kevin De Bruyne never smile. His face does not speak smile. His face, his physiognomy is anti-smiling. Okay, it's always looking like somebody that's supposed to act in a Russian film as a secret agent, as a spy, a Russian spy, even though he's from Belgium. Manchester City midfielder Kevin De Bruyne has described the team's recent struggles as chaotic. Recall that Bernardo Silva referred to the team being in a dark spot after their heavy defeat to Sporting Lisbon in UEFA Champions League match day 4. Speaking at the pre-match press conference yesterday, De Bruyne described the situation as chaotic. My friend used to call it chaotic. I don't know. It's a chaos. No, it's chaos. No, it's not chaos. It's chaos. Charisma. I have charisma. One that has left everyone feeling down. However, he said that the focus remains on moving forward and snapping out of this phase. You will be there. You will stay there, but you will suffer. But I know that you will win on Sunday, Sha. That one for sure.
Dark. I wouldn't say dark. I would say it's been a bit chaotic, before, I would say. seen so many people pass around the medical area, like sports science, who's playing, who's not playing. There's been people who shouldn't be playing, but they did anyway, even with an injury. So I would say these games with Sporting, Brighton and Bournemouth was a bit all over the place. I would say before the Tottenham game seemed pretty much all right to me, Obviously, then we had the defeat. So we just had yesterday was a bit quiet. But then for the rest, I didn't see too much change. But of course, everybody's a bit down about, the 5 losses. But, you have to take it and move on.
Mesdemoiselles, mesdames et messieurs, je vous dis bonsoir. Je m'appelle Lookman et ce soir, je suis avec LGBT sur LGBT TV Radio.
Yeah, I had to cut the laugh because it's that laughter that is getting somebody orgasm. Yeah, that wants to mock my sister in his dream. Get out of here, I rebuke you. Well, let's go to the Emirates Stadium. If the Etihad Stadium is eliciting sadness and pain and cry, yes, according to Orisuliki, waiting for my freedom. But each time I try, it's been sorrow and bitterness and tears. Oh, that's the man. Yeah. Let's go to the Emirates if we would find joy. I got joy overflow. Hey, let's go there if we can see joy or if it is same of the same. But I know if I go to the house of Hurricane, it is joy overflow. Yeah, joy in the soul. But let's look at Mikel Arteta and see what he's got to say. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal will take on Sporting Lisbon tonight in the UEFA Champions League Match 5 in Portugal, the Nigeria of Europe. It's just clean and sharp. But if you go to Portugal and Turkey remind you of Nigeria, especially Turkey. There are places in Turkey that you would think you are in Ikorodu. There are places in Bulgaria that all my showed on video look like Mushi. Okay, during yesterday's rematch press conference, Arteta addressed the team's away form, stating that they need to improve and focus on winning. Arsenal have managed just 1 win in their last 7 away games. That's bad. Bad.
We have to improve. I think we have made the right steps. And looking back, the way we played against Inter and against a team that has been so dominant in the league and having the Champions League final that they should have won. And play and dominate the game, but we should have done. But the reality is that after you have to make it happen, and we didn't, and making that steps is what we have to do next. Be ruthless, be much more efficient in the opposition box, and when we get there, actually do what we have to do to take the 3 points away from here. Not all the games, they've been the same. It's true that within those games, there were games that when we're already qualified, but something is very true. That is that we have to improve those results, and we have to find the ways to understand what is been missing. Sometimes it's been performance, to be fair. Sometimes it's been when the performance has been there, other aspects. And that's the next step that we have to make as a team.
This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio.
When I talk just now, and I think I just talk to get Ajasa or content for my show. Grown-up adult man will be people papa we marry somebody if he marry 10 wives. Bukashai repair says second hand from European countries is better than brand new from China. See how poverty don't spoil our mind. All the things where they Europe, wherever they make them, not be China. That second hand where they come from, we second hand in Europe. Majority of the things where your iPhone is made in where? China. So if you get a brand new phone from China, a second-hand phone from Europe is better. Not be China that they make them. But sometimes before now they come public or talk. More like they weigh the thing say, how would this thing reflect on my image? How would people read this thing what I want to put out? So how would they see it? Because that's very, very key. This whole talk of second-hand, some of the best train in this world are made in China. The best steels today is manufactured in China. If your country people have gone there and say lower the standard, That is your country people. Spec. It's called specification. So you're telling me now that a second-hand European car is better than a brand new car from China? Is that what you're telling me? Well, Bukasha Repair, I shame for you. Like as I did say, I did shame. If you not get shame, I did borrow you my shame. Take my shame. I shame small for this kind of comment you make 9:26 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. There's need to be ashamed. Let's go to Hurricane. This one is not a shame at all because what God cannot do does not exist. Bayern Munich striker Hurricane has described his current goal-scoring form as the best of his career. Ahead of Bayern's UEFA Champions League clash against Paris Saint-Germain tonight at the Allianz Arena, Kane, who has been in sensational form, spoke at the pre-match press conference. He called his numbers at Bayern Munich incredible, stating they are the best he has ever achieved in his career. Kane also shared how much he is enjoying this period and expressed his hope to maintain, even raise this high standard. Wow, that's so nice. Well, let's hear from Harry Kane, but the people in Bayern believe he doesn't score in big games. So maybe today he's got a chance to prove to people that, look, I also score in big games. You just are not watching well. Paris Saint-Germain might not be biggest, but still big enough. Okay, so I can give us your testimony. My testimony.
The best I've felt. I think obviously the goals I'm scoring and the numbers I'm putting up is the best I've had in my career. So yeah, I feel in a really good moment. I spoke before about being, as an experienced player now, you learn a lot about the game. I've had plenty of experience at the highest level, and you start to learn about different phases in the game. You start to learn about physically where you're at, also how you can impact the game in the right way. So, just from a goal scoring point of view, for sure, at this stage in the season, was similar to last year. So since I've been at Bayern, the numbers have gone up, and I hope that continues. With the players I have around me, and the self-belief I have in myself to finish the chances off, I feel like I can keep the standard even higher and hopefully even push it a little bit further as well.
Elecbetter TV Radio. We are not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting with people and creating a community of great minds and values.
Well. Sometimes life you feel is over. At some point, it felt like it was done for this man, Harry Kane, but seems to be enjoying a new lease of life, fresh breath of fresh air, and feeling good and enjoying his game at Bayern. I just hope he ends with a trophy so that he can understand what it really means to win a trophy, to have a trophy in your hand. That would be nice. Well, you see, when you watch a game at first glance and you miss out on the action, I can understand. But between you and me, I do not understand when you go and watch a replay and then you come to the comment section and you still make a mistake of misidentifying player. That for me is a very fundamental error. And I'm just wondering, Henry Maru, this is for you. I want to hold you down on this one. I know you're the class prefect, but I can also borrow you my shame. Henry Maru said, I just see the replay of the Spurs' fourth goal now. How come the very fast walker could not catch Kulusevski before he crossed the ball? My brother, don't you know the difference between Kulusevski and Timo Werner? Because it was Timo Werner that left him for dead. Why are you giving Timo Werner's glory to Kulusevski? And Kulusevski does not even operate from that side. He operates from this side. What are you doing on the show today? Are you guys trying to tell the community of the world that the people in my community, Samson, like you don't know nothing? Please don't do that again. I'm warning you now. All right, but I'll borrow you my shame. Take a little bit of my shame. Take it there. Okay, Jimmy Carragher, let's hear from you. This Ogbori player scored more goals against his own team than he scored against the opposition. Why his job is not to score, his job is to defend, but he can't even defend. This guy in a live match headbutted his teammate Thierry Henry dribbled him and he headbutted his own teammate. But if he's talking, I don't know, Sancho, who the drive motor with Matt, then they might tap out to not to talk of the accident. Well, let's hear from him because he borrowed the words of my good friend and brother. Yes, Bobby Ray Ukaigwe, and he used it like he's the original owner. Yes, English footballer analyst and pundit. What's the difference between analyst and pundit anyway? Jamie Carragher has stated that many of the current Manchester United players are not good enough to represent the team, regardless of the system of play. Speaking of Monday Night Football on Sky Sports, Carragher suggested it would take Ruben Amorim and ran 2 transfer windows to bring in players better suited to his style. I bet you. I put it to you, after seeing what I saw on this weekend, it will take up to 4 transfer windows. I put it to you that Man United, you will suffer for 600 years. Let's keep it going anyway. Jimmy Carragher, Victor Boniface.
Number one, a lot of those players aren't good enough to be playing for Manchester United, no matter what the system is. The fact the manager's come in is because it hasn't been good enough. So he'll want, I wouldn't just say his own players. I think that was almost something that we say a long time ago, but certain players to suit certain positions in this system that are slightly different, specifically the wing-back role, which at times can be a specialist role. And no, he'll make changes over the next sort of 2 or 3 windows, and probably within 18 months, I think we should really judge the manager. He maybe have brought, maybe 10 players in the next 3 transfer windows, and then he'll be thinking, okay, can we challenge for the league title right now? Because that's what you've got to do at Manchester United.
Get entertained. There's nothing like listening to Elegbete TV radio. It's fun. This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV radio, the best in entertainment and sports. Let's go!
All right, we're back. It's back to you guys now. Let's take. I think some people are hyped today, so the comment section is going to be interesting. That's why I was picking some of the comments. Not because I was doing news. I think I'm seeing all the jabberata that you guys are putting down. Well, some people want me to rate some players from goalkeepers from top to bottom. I will try. I'm not worried, but I'll try. I'll try and give you my best shot. Well, let's do it quickly and get over it. I have some videos to cut and put on the YouTube channel. I want to say massive thank you to everybody who's been watching our Chronicles of a Legend. I'm happy. Yes, TMS's video have reached 30,000. So let me tell you why that excites me much more than any other thing. So every of the legends that I've gone to interview, one of the first thing that I hear from them is, do you people still remember me? You know, that feeling tells you that they're in a place where they think, oh, after all I did for Nigeria, they've forgotten us. So, sometimes we buy wine. We're not getting money now, but it's small. That's like, Baba, we just come show your appreciation, and we want to get your story. Please help us. Take a lot of toasting. You have to toast. You have to appeal. Why some others you talk on the phone, send message, call somebody. It's work hard. And then when you're done, you get there, and then you sit there. It's like they are angry and bitter, and then you start caressing and smooshing and lubricating and trying so hard, like try to penetrate. Just let me just put the cap on. Let's just try. Let's just get in on the mood, and then eventually they open up and begin to squirt. Oh, sorry, are we talking the same thing now? Oh, sorry. All right. They begin to talk. They begin to tell us their story. And when they are done, you hear someone say, well, why do you think anybody wants to listen to my story? So when you put it out, these guys are smart people. They are watching it. And you just be where you are. They just send you screenshot of the comment that somebody made. Some are hard, and it hurts. And then some are just nice, and then they like, what are some people don't view this thing? Maybe say people they're interested in me. I woke up this morning and I saw a message from my team. I said, my brother, So this is a voice note. My brother, 30,000 people don't view that my video. Then we say people still like me. Now they hear the depressed. Thank God though, people still like me. And I didn't read all the comment. The comment they fine. Help me thank your people. They just give me good spirits. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So it feels good, right? So that's the reason why I come out and I say thank you, because your positive comment is actually lighting them up. Like Christian Chukwuda reached out to me and said, wow, people still remember me like this. Even this younger generation that use the internet, they still remember me as chairman. They still remember the things that I did for this country. My son was telling me that over 10,000 people have seen the video. I said, okay. And that make a whole lot of sense. Because again, sometimes you that is doing it, you're feeling like, I'm not even getting the traction that I need. Should I stop or should I continue? And then when you start hearing that, okay, I want to do more. I want to get everyone to. I want to talk to this person. I want to talk to that person. It's still, it's still a little bit shaky, but we'll see what we do. So I've come here today to say thank you. Thank you for watching Richard Owobokiri. Thank you for watching Muchade Kwaju. Thank you for the happiest, two of the happiest people that have put up their video, Bright Mokaro and Oladimeji Lawal. And to be very honest, Oladimeji Lawal was an accidental interview. It wasn't part of the roster. It wasn't part of the list. We didn't go to Ibadan say we're going to interview Oladimeji Lawal. Obviously, we're not sure, right? We would even see. But then, over 22,000 people saw that video, and he's happy. His own reaction. I mean, he reached out to even send me money. I said, no, I was supposed to pay you now. You understand? So that's how interesting that content is for the people that we interview and how people react. The Otobusu too was very happy that people could even remember him, like the story of slow poison. People keep, when you see people comment that I was in Ibadan when he played, my father used to take me to the stadium when this man played, and all those positive comments just kind of like renew their youthfulness. And I want to say massive thank you to the people of this community for watching and all the comments that you drop. It really means a whole lot to me and to the guys that I interviewed. It's for me, it's an encouragement to do more. For them, it is an appreciation. Like in America, when you see a soldier, a marine, or anybody say thank you for your service to the nation, that the same thing, the same kind of feeling is what it elicits when they see the kind of positive comment that you make. Doesn't mean that some people are not foolish, some people are very, very stupid in their comment. Like in the Dukudu video, you see people say you're foolish. Why would you choose Nigeria over European club? Like, man, it's the dumbest shit anybody would ever say. Like, you don't understand the times the person is. You don't understand that it's the personal choice. I'd rather be a king in my country than be a slave in another man's country. But no, you should have gone to Europe. Well, there are countless people who Europe was who didn't make it. So what's the probability that anybody who goes to Europe will make it? What's the chances? Well, let's come back to the comment section. Everybody say Arsenal may not lose, but Viktor will score. Okay, let me say Champions League fixtures this week. It will favor big teams because most of them are at home. Okay, NBA and WNBA. NBA and WNBA. It's like the real NBA and WNBA, where the comment will tell. We do them for a Nigerian person. We do them for Lagos bros that year, and as a Nigerian person. But I don't remember what he thought we do. What did I say that they did in Lagos? I forget. Let me say I applied for that visa lottery twice. Visa lottery. Man. I mean the master now. I know many people will go abroad because of me. Many people. I mean the master for feeling. So you know what to do for yourself. Like, what do I need it for? What do I need it for? Come on, my friend. I don't shift. I'm weird. Now that I'm looking back, I'm weird. Oh God, I'm really, really weird. Additionally, I must say UCL is back. I can't wait. This new format give a stop fixture every match. Give us stop fixture. That's what you want to say. Every match day. Olafat says, "Good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Slot former club are playing against City today. Pep will send a message to Liverpool through Feyenoord. Sunday we go good. Now from Tuesday. Sunday we go good. Now from Tuesday we dey know. I like where you take it from. I didn't even see that. I know I should have added it into my stories, my flow. But thank you very much. I like the way you put that. Okay. Whatever happens today, I don't care. But I know that Man City will beat Liverpool on Sunday. Like, I know that for sure. That I've gone into the future and I'm back. Oh God, if Man City go lose on Monday, I will kill me for this show. But I'm ready to put my neck on the line. You know me. If you know me very well, I'm stubborn like this. Like stubbornness is my real title, my real name. They're supposed to put stubbornness in my international passport. This boy, they're supposed to put him in bracket. This boy is very stubborn. Oh, look out for him. Oh, thank you very much, Olafan. Everybody say, in life, nothing is eternal. That's a quote from Pep Guardiola's comment. Lord, I say, boss, rank this goalkeeper D's, not this. D's, These. Sorry. Okay, but I get it. Goalkeepers from first to last. Dida, Marcus, Alisson, Julio Cesar, Edison, and Claudio Taffarel. I'm going to put Claudio Taffarel number 1, Dida number 2, Edison number 3, Alisson number 4. Yes, Alisson. I pick Edison over Alisson. Julio Cesar number 5 and Marcus as last. Claudio Taffarel for his performance at the World Cup, he was assured from game 1 to the finals. When he needed to save penalties, he was there. When he needed a big hand save, he was there. When he needed to command his defense, cut off crosses, he was fantastic. He was the next thing to Angelo Peruzzi in his day, right? And then before there was Buffon. I know some of you guys don't know who Angelo Peruzzi is, but he was the next thing to him in terms of comparison. They have Peruzzi in Europe, they have Claudio Taffarel there, fantastic goalkeeper, and then the rest as I've read them. Bukasharin, I shame for you. I don't read your message second time. I borrow you shame. Take some shame. Take it. Put that for your pocket. Put that for your pocket. Hold on. Anytime you want to stop this type of thing again, reason and word. Talk and say my shame in your hand. Use my shame till you remind yourself. Lord, I say, boss, if City lose 6 matches in a row, will you say City is in crisis? No, they're not. Crisis is if City have lost a chance to win any title this season. City are still within a space where they can win the treble of the FA Cup, the league title, and the Champions League this season. That's not crisis. Where City is right now, Arsenal would want to be there. Man United would want to be there. What's it called? If City is in crisis, then Real Madrid is in crisis. Then Bayern Munich is in crisis, and then LL is in crisis. The good thing with them is that they've pick and choose where they decided to lose 5 games. They've not lost 5 straight league games. They've not lost 5 straight Champions League games. So they pick and choose. It's a very technical losses that they've had. They've had this kind of losses that in every spare, apart from the Carabao Cup, which is not important, they can recover and people will not even remember whether they made losses. So that's not crisis. Crisis is when you are not in an irredeemable place where you need a miracle. City are still the strongest contender to Liverpool, and they have 2 games to play against Liverpool, which is 6 points. And they can go to Anfield on Sunday. They would go to Anfield on Sunday and win. I know it's a very difficult place to travel to, but they go there and win. All of this talk of crisis have disappeared. They win tonight again. All of this talk of crisis have disappeared. Let's look at the Champions League. How do I put it now? The group phase of the Champions League, and you would understand that it's not really as bad, as a lot of people make it look like, oh, the situation is bad, Man City they are not dead. No, they're not. They're not at all. If you look at it properly, they're not. They are practically not in that so much of a bad space as people want to make us feel they are. No, they're not. There is very good opportunity for City to step up again and come out and be, champions in different competition, different phases of their competition that they are playing in. They can be champions in the league. They can still be champions in the Champions League. We've seen teams are going to consider it a great success in that season. 2012 when Chelsea won the Champions League, I'm sure you know how their season went, but 2012 is considered one of the greatest seasons for Chelsea in terms of the club history. So crisis taking it way too far. Too far. No. I'm not going. They are still in contention for everything. Everybody say replay. Okay, I think I've read that one before. Kimola Larry says, "Not to borrow, I'm your shame off me. I better off you. I the shame now. The shame for him. So I don't borrow my shame. So that the shame to the top that thing. Lord Mayor say Harry Kane is one footballer that is so unique. Even as he is aging, he is getting better. Yeah, I think he's managed his body very well. He's taking care of himself very well, which is good. Everybody say smoke enter my eyes. It's obvious say smoke enter your eyes. Like, do barbecue, smoke once enter your eyes. Lord Mayor say Zlatan and Eto'o, who is a greater player? Samuel Eto'o all day, all night, and 10 times, 10 million times on the weekend, Saturday and Sundays. Yes, it's Samuel Eto'o. Like, that's not a conversation. That shouldn't be a conversation. We don't call Zlatan. I love Zlatan. If you know me, you know that Zlatan is my guy. Like, round the clock. But hey, my guy. And you know, I drive a Honda City, and when I drive it like I'm driving a Ferrari. But it does not mean that the Honda City is a Ferrari. Just the fact that the two of them are vehicles, are cars, they're motor, they go from point A to point B. But Samuel Eto'o is the Ferrari, and Zlatan is, in this case, in this contest, my Honda City. What was that? Zlatan and there's no even place. That's why I get pissed off when people say George Weah is the greatest African player that is better than somebody. You're mad. What can be your What's that? Nonsense criteria where people say they will judge George Weah. George Weah is a boring player. And someone you know somebody to be. They know you. Anybody to say Samuel Eto'o, says Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Giorgio better pass your Papa Toto. Yes, Nami Toka. Person Nami Toka. Verse, what a verse. What's that? Yeah? You they know you from map. Samuel Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o na football god oh. Don't play. Samuel Eto'o na football god. So let's go back to the UEFA Champions League table and look at some things. When we're talking about Man City the other time, you look at it carefully. The top 8 teams, because what people don't understand, and I think some people still assume erroneously, that only the top 8 teams will qualify. That's not true. The top 8 teams automatically, right? Then there is a knockout phase where you now have the number 9 to the number 24 teams. Man City, as we speak today, Paris Saint-Germain are not there. If Bayern beat Paris Saint-Germain tonight, this whole hope of them even qualifying is beginning to fade. So you look at that carefully. But Paris Saint-Germain are still hopeful that they will qualify for the knockout stage and see what they can do. Real Madrid are below Man City currently, and nobody can say Real Madrid are in crisis. So saying that Man City in crisis is like that's not even a conversation. I don't think there's anything to look at in that one. Well, let me say, who be your dealer? I think it must be the person with the deal for Portable, and the deal for them too. Because I say, I beg you, na popular opinion be that I am smartphone repairer and buy all my tools directly from Shenzhen, China. And they have been working. Oh, okay. You see, next time put the quote sign and say according to popular, because if you take type palm, it sounded like that's your belief. And I've heard so many people say that. When I hear this, I say, yeah. If you ever been to a mechanic workshop, you say, "Oga, na second hand one, I better pass." So, "Oga, not be new one, turn second hand one." My friend, my lawyer and friend, I work with him in the same office. He he's a Jaguar freak. He loves Jaguar and he travels abroad a lot. And we used to go to Ladipo to fix his car. And then he would go, Lagos Mechanic, Lagos Tailor are the devil that we can see. You give them, let's say your brake is not gripping where you now tell them to fix your brake. When they fix the brake finish, fan belt will get fault. Or something else, alternator will get fault. Something else must get fault, sha. That's how they work in Lagos. So he go fix the Jaguar. most times if they bring a car, I'm not go test them. I was like, there's something is because me, I have like if it comes to that mechanical engineer that I studied, he did this, he did the head, and I just had no practice. As I drive your car, I can tell you what's wrong with the car. Like that's who I am. Like I've got that way better than I do sports. So I was like, something is wrong with this car. He said, okay, no. If you drive a man, you know, say I should not put the part. He never had grind. I said, grind where? That grind is still. Usman, the mechanic who did the brake. I said, Usman, you know, I don't know what you give proposal, but let follow me. I go arrest you, lock you up. As a baby, I'll carry you go on that station. I'll lock you up again. They use all the money when they thief for this work. So the guy hates me. He don't want to see me at all. So long story short, I had to propose. I said, you travel like 4 times in a year. Take the VIN number of your car. Go to London. Go to Jaguar office. Give them the VIN number of your car. They will give you all the parts you need. You will pay. It's cheaper. Anytime, just get your Nigeria. Anytime you need anything, send them an email. They will deliver to you. In shock. Since that time, anything, oil filter, gasket, plug, and the original Jaguar one that they bring. I said, okay. Carry this motor go Jermaine Auto. They still repair Jaguar there. Let them fix them. Because I had like I get membership card. You know when Jermaine was doing membership now. I had my cars. I was repairing at Jermaine. I said, okay, don't worry. Let me list it under my card because I have the space for 10 cars and I've got only my 2 cars, and then my uncle's other 3 cars that time. So it's 5. I still have 5 space. So I put his car, put his wife Mercedes Benz and the rest of it on my list for the discount. And then we start repairing the car and say, are you enjoying your car? I say, my is working better. This because now Momo you they give. People tell you say plug where they don't use. Where they don't burn carbon. Say better pass new one. And you sit down, senior lawyer, where be lawyer for ExxonMobil. Where somebody they pay like 10 million every quarter for retainer. You they believe Usman Kamoru. If I give you now, they say somebody slaps in your man from Aushi. So let me leave you there. Demola Belly Brian say, I hope Kane. This Demola called show yesterday. Demola. Who did you pick? If you pick one idiot, say nah, I need my player. Demola, my guy. We suppose no. Suppose I will send me message or WhatsApp say, Baba Alpha, I won't call. I won't win this 5K. I just tell you, give expo. You just give clue. I'm not calling the name for you. I'll give you clue. You go know. You go call. Who you even mentioned yesterday, self? Say na even the player I write my envelope. Hey, say Demola Belly says, I hope Kane win trophy this season. Make himself feel how he dey be. He go jump. For instance, in the dressing room, all the Bayern player go know say one new person just win title because the way he go over celebrate him. If he faint, this Kane, when they win the title, make they hold a title, make they ballon. If they go faint, Demola Belly say, hope Arsenal win today because their poor form in Portugal is nothing to write home about. Well, I will see. They don't lose for them before. This says Portugal beat them before, but as plenty goes against them, so not be big deal they lose, but we shall see. Lookman say thank you, boss, for help us knowing some legend that I didn't really know before. More energy and grace. Thank you very much. I appreciate that one. And Did you love say, Better, you are on the mood today to part the Red Sea of Spurs. Just don't forget Amotax's lubricant. No, Amotax's lubricant, they work for lobby. The lubricant, they lubricate any defense. Now China made. Now you get. No, get better one. It's that Amotax's lubricant. Nah, and like you know, enter where. Imaraja and for them. You know, they're not there for better place. Yes, Edison Lavuma says it's refreshing getting all this feedback. Keep doing your best to give us the best of sports information. Bless you all. Thank you very much. Hey, look at my guy. My guy is here. Maybe because I'm wearing a Juventus jacket on top of my Arsenal shirt. Now I make a show. That's Afan. How you doing? It's been a while. You know, come back to Nigeria again. Let's just see you now. See, this is the way GT Bank they do you, so we affect me. So I don't like them, but life goes on. Natural World Affairs says what gladdens me more is first, I have personal experience of the legend stories. I watched them all played, and you don't tell me we did this board, Tisha. Demola Abedi say, I'm not sure. this City will beat that Liverpool for Anfield. We should say, Double America say Peruzzi, where I know na singer seafood. Oh my God, Pepper don't take light. He said the Peruzzi where you know na singer. Oh, children of these days. Oh, ye sons of men. According to is it Benny Man or no Buji? It's Buji Banton. Oh, ye sons of men. He said the Peruzzi where you know na singer. They will have your Ibrahim. These kids. Oh God, let me call my security guy. Make it go on the jail before this show go ahead. See, that's really the children where they follow the play. We need to this is why we need to do legend, all this legend thing. Because imagine now they will have Benny Brian no even know say Angelo Peruzzi a footballer. He was there now, they talk Peruzzi, go say they're discussing what's it called? Musician, you can't begin call music 10/10, 10/10. Hey, we dey pop champagne. Say, Oga, we're talking football, we're talking football, not Mohit, not Netosi, not Peruzzi, but it's good. Angelo Peruzzi is one top Italian goalkeeper before there was Gigi Buffon, okay? Additionally, I want to say Brazil against Italy in 1994 was a very tough and crazy not the semi-final, bros. Na finals without. Now that be the finals. Semi-finals na Brazil versus Sweden. I think and Italy versus Bulgaria, if I'm not mistaken. It was the tune-up for the finals that Brazil won with a Baggio poetic spot kick to the stand. I was so happy that day. Now Brazil and Italy play final, bros. That's the day a man died standing. Yeah. That phrase in Italy when they say a man died standing, that was Roberto Baggio kicked that penalty and he stood there all alone. Everybody deserted him. The hope of a nation was on his shoulder and they crumbled him. Never recovered from it. He never recovered from it. Okay? Additional number say, what's your ranking of the most exciting World Cup? World Cup, most exciting World Cup. I think the most exciting World Cup is the 1970 World Cup was fantastic because I've gone over the tapes again and they played some brilliant football. I love Mexico 86 because it was the first World Cup that I watched. The Boreats won in the modern era. The most boring World Cup was Italian 90, definitely. USA 94 was colorful, but really not the most exciting. France 98 was exciting, but there were too many go in between matches. But then when you think about Croatia, that had Davosuka, Robert Presinecki, Vominia Boban, Oganovic, and all of those guys, they were good. The Netherlands team was fantastic. The Argentine team that lost to the Netherlands in the quarterfinals were amazing. Dennis Beckham was in his element. I think that I love that one because, again, it led us into Euro 2000, which I consider the best Euro ever. Portugal versus France. It was like crazy. Oh, for the Lord. I like the 2002 World Cup. For some reason, Anjoa, Korea, the entire Korean team, and the drama that came with Anjoa, knocking Italy out, Christian Vieri crying. That like 2006 as well. Most exciting World Cup. 2006 in Germany. Brazil was my baptism. It was heartbreaking to see Brazil lose 7-1 to Germany. I'm gonna pick that. Qatar was Russia was not really that exciting, but it was an eye opener for ignorant people who now realize that Russia is not as bad as CNN has been making them feel. Oh, Qatar! I love Qatar because they show that when you're big, you're big. When you're rich, you're rich. I think the most exciting World Cup would have to be France 98. Yeah, for me. The most exciting World Cup would have to be France 98. Additional, I must say, my top 3 World Cup tournament would have to be 94, 90. No, 90 is the boringest World Cup, and then 1998. I think 1998 is the most exciting World Cup. And France 98 was very, very exciting. I think I love it. I love the 2018 as well. I like that goal that Pavard scored against Argentina. I like a lot of the things that happened at the World Cup. 1990 was boring. It's drab, it's cold World Cup. Yeah, but I know that Toto Schillaci was the luckiest man in this world. Wasn't really a fantastic footballer, but went to the World Cup and shone like a billion star. Well, Lookman Adebayo say, I do not understand how Man United players are being paid a lot for playing very bad. It's contract. They already have a contract and you have to honor it. They are always not fit, immobile, weak, and unintelligent in the game. How could a crop of players this bad be to make Amorim look bad now? The Mola say, who is your best midfielder to end in the Premier League era? Yaya Toure. Toure, without a shadow of doubt. I think he's the only midfielder that is complete, that can do everything. So he can defend very well, he can run, and he can score, he can hit it, he can go low, go short, go low, and he can go long, he can play long passes, he can play the 1-2 in between because he learned that from Barcelona, and he perfected the act of defending very well. He can play as a centre back, he can play as a defensive midfielder, he can also play as a creative midfielder, playing as a second number 10. He can play as, he can practically do everything. He can score free kick, he can score with his head. Great player. But then the Premier League have really produced midfielders that I love. Players like Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, Pascal Rad, Frank Lampard. Let me put him there for his sense of arrival in the ball. It's not like he's a great passer of the ball. Then there's Ballack, there is N'Golo Kante. But Yaya Toure is the dean of the faculty, is the professor emeritus. There's nobody on his level. Yaya Toure is Premier League era, top of the line. Nobody comes close by any shade at any time. Additional must say, I feel this UCL will be the best ever. There is more twists to come. Best ever, I don't know, but I'm loving what I'm seeing already. Demola Brian says, by the way, I like your outfit on 654 Football X show yesterday, boss. Thank you very much. Is one of my students at a Cobit. That sold for me. He's a tailor. I paid him. I'm saying it's fine for free, but I'm just telling you, like, if you need something like that, that's the guy to go. Search for Fabric Cuts on Instagram. Is a very good, and his prices are very, very good. Nasri, I first say Paul Musa, but it's a Paul Musa now. You remember him now? Paul Musa with his different Jaguar cars. They give a mechanic to repair a car and give you problem. The one I better say, na Salah I go pick for your best midfielder. Nah, Yaya Toure is top of the line. Salah would even fall among forward players, not midfielder. Yaya Toure is the top of the line for me. Digital format, because if you want to pick Salah as a midfielder, you're doing justice to that word midfielder, because Salah is not a good passer of the ball. He cannot track back. He doesn't mark. He can't play central. He can only play on one side of the field, and he's more in the opponent interior balls than in the midfield. So I wouldn't pick him as a midfielder. Maybe best African striker in the Premier League. You can call Mo Salah, but midfielders, Yaya Toure beats everybody to that one. Straight up. Digital must say, I meant Brazil, Sweden, semi-finals before Italy, Brazil finals. Now we're talking. Digital must say, okay, I get it. Landmayer says that my own was 1998, 2002, and 2018. Fantastic. Digital must says Cameroon made 1990 World Cup exciting for me. Yes, but they were quite a bit unintelligent in their play. That also hurt me. That made me feel bad. It was like Ghana in 2010. When they needed brains, they were all bronze and they couldn't. They let the moment override them. I think African teams should stop feeling like it is a privilege to get past the proverbial second round. They should go to the tournament like they're going to compete. That they are entitled to win it. I think that's a mindset that African teams should have. And because we don't have that mindset, it's always making us fall short when it matters most. It's like Arsenal chasing Champions League. They always feel like, it's a privilege to get to the semi-finals and the finals. They should start competing like, you know what, we deserve to win this thing. We should be in it to win it. That's once you change that mindset, it becomes a different thing. I say, what do you think Netherlands need to take them over the line and win the World Cup or they can't just do past what they are doing. Netherlands had the chance to win the World Cup in 74 and 78. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I don't think it's going to happen again. They had a chance again in 98. I thought that they were a fantastic team in 98, but they didn't do it. So I don't know. I don't know what they can do. Netherlands is not producing footballers anymore. If I look at the footballers of old, if you look at today's Netherlands team and you understand that Memphis Depay play in this team, and then you realize that there was a Netherlands team that had, let's even leave the Nickens and the Jan Cruyff, because somebody does not know Peruzzi is a footballer. Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the team that have Frank Rijkaard, Ruud Gullit, Marco Van Basten. I know that somebody here now would think like I'm calling wine on. I'm not calling French wine. These are footballers, okay? And then a team that had Dennis Beckham, that have Marco Vermars, that have Patrick Kluivert, that have Clarence Seedorf, Edgar Davids, Danny Blind, the Bois brothers, Edwin van der Sar. Couldn't win anything. I don't think that there's anything. There is any team the Netherlands will produce now that win the World. I'm not sure in my lifetime I'll see the Netherlands win the World Cup. I don't think so. Again, in 2010 they were really close. They also had a team that was compact, that was good, but that Spanish team, Jesus Christ, you would have needed an atomic bomb. You would have needed a missile to knock them out. Lookman says Pep's City squad and Pep Barca squad. Pep Barca squad. Now you joke? Are you joking? What's the reason? Why are you asking this question? Who is in this City squad that can match Messi? Who is in this City squad that can match Sergio Busquets? Who is in this City squad that can match Andres Iniesta and Xavi Hernandez? Come on, what are you saying? Which fullback they get right now that can match Dani Alves? But no, don't even stop. They only have a better goalkeeper in City. Even Haaland, David Villa could take him to the cleaners. He has better runs, better movement. Please don't. Let's not even go into that conversation now. Let me say, boss, give us a brief history of Roman Riquelme, the Argentine playmaker. This show is over. Let's do it tomorrow. And let's let this question come back again tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I mean, I picked Salah yesterday. Salah way this true for game. You know, say just the luck is coming one penalty. Salah go look bush, go buy 2 cup of beans. Chooks Adigwe, he said Yaya Toure be like 3 people for me. That guy was a tank, but it was a mobile tank. It was a German engineer type of tank. And he wasn't picking nasty red card like Vieira and Rekeno. That is big. You know that he has a full size of N'Golo Kante. One of his lap. Now the full Mikelobi. But that guy can run. Like, he gets the ball, he breezes. Go back and watch. Like, you know, I took time. I was watching only Yaya Toure. Like, I needed to see. Somebody said he's better than Sergio Busquets, and I said no, it's not better than Sergio Busquets in the position that he played, but overall in midfield he can be better. So I took time to watch Yaya Toure play. Remember, this is a guy who came to Arsenal and Arsene Wenger, the idiot said it's not good enough. And then I was looking at this guy, and it's like, how in the freaking hell did Arsene Wenger say this guy is not good enough? But hey, Frenchman is a Frenchman. He's the best coach. Rubbish coach that came to Arsenal. Golden era, couldn't win anything major. Only when Man United are trying to refresh, win one title, they say, unbeaten. Shut up! Xabi Alonso just did unbeaten run with longer games. Even win cup, join. We do unbeaten run that season. Our Champions League was in shambles. FA Cup rubbish. Carabao Cup nonsense. And we draw more games. Even the team where we take win title had more points. For me, in the Wenger era, the best team was in 97-98 team that won the double. Nicolas Anelka. Jesus. Let's not talk about that boy right now. That boy in my book is better than Thierry Henry. Unfortunately, his head, Katade brain. That's his only problem. Well, guys, we'll come to the end of the show today. Thank you very much. I think I've had fun. I don't know about you guys. I can't speak for you, but for me, I've had fun. You know, the whole fun that I've had today is good. And I hope that it continues. Do have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you're a new subscriber, what we'll do here is we'll have fun talking sports, talking football especially. But if you've not subscribed, please, it go help me. I'm not too proud to beg. I beg you in the name of God. Please click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button. Let's do this. We'll do this every day, Monday to Friday. Pretty soon, we're going to add a few more content. We're still testing this new internet that we've installed, looking at all the possible things to do. we'll add a react. I'm planning to add a react show where immediately after match we'll react to the game. Big games, so not every games. And I'm not thinking big games, and I'll get a crew. I think Bobby will be part of it. I'll get another crew that will be reacting crazily to it. You will see it as it goes. We would work the modalities for that one out, and then we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much, everyone, for being on the show. My name, once again, is Idafe Matthias. You love to come in Elegbote Sports. It's been the Sports Buffet on Elegbote TV Radio. Watched it live on Elegbote TV Sports channel. Like we always say, is the little details I can't. And make sure that you're not standing in the way of those who are trying to provide solution to the problems that we're facing. And please, don't be the problem yourself. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.